I am a certified lactation counselor and also a researcher, child nutrition research, and so that's how I began my journey here. And I am, come on in, and I am excited to be here today to present about the counseling approach to breastfeeding, which sounds like a small deal maybe, but it's a very big deal to breastfeeding because all of us have these clinical approaches and we have this clinical background where we know how to say here's the diagnoses, we know what the interventions are planned, but not necessarily a counseling approach that's standardized that we can all apply to our practices and the experience and ideas that we already bring. So how do we enhance our approach to breastfeeding? On top of our individual midwife or doctor or nutrition officer, all of these different clinical skills that we've been trained in, how do we enhance that with a counseling approach? And so we have a counseling approach which basically is a way to add compassion and empowerment to our breastfeeding teaching, to our breastfeeding support. And how do we go about that? There are 7 steps to it, and those are basic clinical skills of basic clinical skills of taking the history, taking an assessment with mom, and then we go on to ask mom about symptoms, we ask mom about the problems that she might be facing, begin to generate a list of possible problems that we're seeing, and then reconcile the history, the assessment, symptoms, and problems, right? This is probably typical for your approach anyway, right? And then we go on to reconciling this. And then we need to go, there's an extra step though that maybe not all of us are familiar with. Evaluating, so we're going to create solutions and planned interventions, right? But we need to go this extra step sometimes of evaluating the solutions and planned interventions. What does that mean to evaluate it? That means we're going to look at it for completeness. And also, we just want you guys to know that throughout the workshop, all the information that we're exchanging is to be used in conjunction with the Ministry of Health guidelines and the World Health Organization guidelines, of course. And as more research rolls out, we're getting so much breastfeeding information. So be aware that we're trying to cover a lot, but we're not going to be able to cover all. And last disclaimer I have for you guys is that I was trained by the Healthy Children Project, and we use the Guide for Lactation Management from Dr. Karen Cadwell, and so of course lots of my information will be from that, from my training here, so credit them. And great, so now we're going to get into the counseling approach specifically. So you guys want to be on this slide? Do you not have that one though? It's not in color, but this is it. Yeah, this is it. It's not in color. So you want to be on your 5th slide. Yeah? Okay, so we are talking about the counseling approach, and that includes the counseling process. Right. The counseling process, which of course has these steps that we just discussed, which we already know that we're probably already applying because we're amazing and we know what we do. But this is implementing the counseling techniques now, which is our next slide. After we would have skipped over the steps, we have the counseling techniques page. And so the counseling technique is beginning to talk about that complete part that we were talking about. So what exactly does it mean to have complete solutions and planned interventions? That means that incorporates everything. So that means that you're not speaking a solution before you ask them on the entire problem, before you have an understanding of exactly what's going on. So this is something where we're also going to talk about it being interactive, because we're not saying, here mom, I need the history, and then I need the assessment, and then I need to get symptoms, and then I need to get problems. It's not that strict, it's not that rigorous, because we need to make sure we're listening to mom and creating a whole picture, right? And so maybe while you're assessing mom, you're like, she's a little hunched over. Maybe something in her history that you would have gotten had you taken the time to listen to that would have been like, mom had previous back surgery, or mom was struggling with back pains, or mom had a previous accident in her history that would have come up. So this is interactive in a way that's really informative for us to be able to take this approach and say, okay, well now we have the ingredients and now we're going forward, not in a way that's independent of any other details. So each step is interactive: the history, the assessment of the breastfeeding, asking the symptoms, problem list, and creating planned solutions and interventions. So as we were talking about, we had this being a collaborative process, a complete process, and an interactive process. We talked about how it's complete by hearing everything mom has to say before we offer an intervention, by then also having it be interactive. So we're talking about how each step interacts with each other and maybe taking pieces from each step to create a whole picture. Last step, which I think might be most important, in my experience here, what's been hardest is to get a collaborative solution plan. So mom came in with this problem and we have this solution and it needs to be collaborative, right? What does that mean? That means working together. But you're the health professional and mom's the mom, so why would we need to work with mom? Because mom is a very valuable source of information and so is baby. And what we can observe from mom and observe from baby is very valuable. So the collaborative piece means that mom comes in with lemons, the problem, she also comes in with baby, she may or may not be able to show you a good breastfeeding demonstration or a complete breastfeeding demonstration. And you want to, because we all want to, go ahead and be like, oh, thank God, thanks for the problem. Let me use all of my knowledge because I'm so much more qualified than you, mom, and use all this knowledge and make it a lemonade and give it to mom to drink. That is not the counseling approach. The counseling approach takes mom's lemons and offers mom the opportunity to maybe, here's a spoon, I have a spoon, you have a spoon, and let's mix it together. And you also need some sugar and water and a pitcher. So it's really realizing that mom has the sugar, water, and pitcher. You are not getting lemons and spitting out lemonades and here you go, here's my delicious lemonade for you to have. This is mom bringing a problem. Mom might also know that in 2007, when you weren't in her life, she had this car accident, for example. So you're like, Mom, but I already told you why you're not sitting up properly, why you're not doing this, that's the reason you're having nipple pain. And you're so focused on that we're not necessarily focused on critically thinking, what am I missing? What might there have been that mom could have said had I given her the opportunity before I offered these solutions for her to be sitting up properly? Because we know, we kind of have a formula. We have a list of like, these are problems, these are solutions, and we're trained in that way, right? So we want to go ahead and say, this is the answer. But it's important to really make sure we're getting those steps in the meantime, and including mom. So the counseling approach, do's and don'ts side. So of course we have things that we've already talked about of, does mom feel heard and valued? That's important in a collaborative process. So the do's.
Your counseling approach, do's. Ensures mothers feel heard and valued. Mother, baby, and counselor involved in problem solving. Lists number of topics discussed at one session and is client-centered.
So, client-centered approach means that we are not taking medical interventions and handing it off to mothers and babies and saying, okay, well, here is the answer to what you're going through. We're taking a what did you say, what did you bring to the situation, here's your individual issue, and we're going to be able to give it back to you. So if mom is saying that she is struggling with nipple stretching, well, feeling like her nipples are stretching, she's feeling nipple pain. We want to say, okay, put lanolin on it, put this nipple cream on it or something. So that would be a non-client-centered approach because we're not getting her complete picture of who mom is bringing. So maybe she's having baby on the breast all the time, even when the breast is empty. Maybe this is something that has to do with the fact that she has no support at home. So she's the one with 5 kids, and she has the baby on her all the time, and she just feels like the proper answer is to have the baby on the breast. That's a way bigger issue than a nipple stretching or a nipple pain issue, right? So that's why we need to be getting these client-centered meaning listening to mom, but also getting mom's whole story. Just making sure that this is about mom and this is not about us and this is not about the answer that we think is the issue. And asking mom, what do you think is the issue? Do you know how empowering that is for you to go to a healthcare professional to say, I heard you say that you're experiencing I heard you say that you are experiencing X, Y, and Z symptoms. I would like to know what you think might be going on here. What have you noticed recently that may be affecting that issue? And it does, I'm not going to lie, it takes a little extra time, but we do need to realize that it's already been proven that this counseling approach is effective in getting moms to, one, feel empowered, especially in situations where you have moms who are in vulnerable positions, who are maybe already in a situation at home or in society where they are not feeling empowered. So maybe in this interaction, this is your chance to not only empower mom, but also to have her have a great start to her breastfeeding support experience. Not giving mom shoulds without how. Oh, mom, you need to not have baby on the breast all day. In the example that we just spoke about, we would have already acknowledged that she's not having baby on the breast all day just for fun. It's just kind of her pacifier for other reasons. So maybe we can go a couple steps back and say, let's talk about your support system at home. Who is there? Who might you need? What resources are there? What organizations might you want to reach out to? What organizations might I reach out to for maybe some extra help? That you can have someone else there, and maybe you're not automatically putting baby to breast as a pacifier, for example. So this is just to remind us to make sure we have a complete, collaborative, and interactive process with mom. And we are going to go into teaching techniques. Do we have the what kind of student are you page?
What kind of student is mom? Reading, writing learners, written quizzes. Visual learner, using charts, graphics, showing relationship between your various parts. Is she an auditory learner who repeats your point back to you? Or kinesthetic learner, hands-on, the learner's best by doing.
What kind of teacher are you? We said a midwife and banker, right? So midwives are amazing humans. We already know that, but as I said, this is more talking about our approach to lactation counseling, and then we have a banker approach to lactation counseling, right? So the issue is that a banker approach is seeing mom as a piggy bank. Can you receive something back from a piggy bank without breaking it? Exactly. So seeing mom as a piggy bank that you're just depositing information in because you are the healthcare professional and you figured it out, so you're just going to give her information and you don't really care what she has to say. That is a banker approach to breastfeeding support. And we do not like that, and it has been proven through evidence-based research that that is not an effective way to provide breastfeeding support. The midwife approach, which we will all appreciate, I think, will be, come on, the midwife approach is seeing mom as a valuable and the most important person to talk about her own experiences. So we are, of course, going to honor and use that approach more so than a banker approach.